Hello students, in today's video on basic concepts in geometry, we shall be solving problem set 1. The first question is an MCQ question. Let's take up the first MCQ. How many midpoints does a segment have? We are aware that a segment has only one midpoint, so option A is the correct answer. How many points are there in the intersection of two distinct lines? So when two lines intersect, they intersect in one and only one point. So option C is the correct answer. Third question, how many lines are determined by three distinct points? Now when there are three distinct points, we know that 3 points can be collinear as well as non-collinear. So when the 3 points are collinear, there will be one line containing them. And if they are non-collinear, there will be 3 lines. So option C is the correct answer. Now question number 4, find distance between A and B if coordinates of A and B are -2 and 5 respectively. So we have learned how to find the distance between 2 points using the formula. So when you calculate this, you will get option C as the answer. The next question, if P dash Q dash R and distance between PQ is 2 and distance between PR is 10, then find distance between Q and R. So again here on solving, you will get option B as the answer. Let us proceed to question number 2, which says on a number line, coordinates of points P, Q and R are 3, -5 and 6 respectively. State with reasons whether the following statements are true or false. Now these are the statements that you have to find whether they are true or false. So students, before we start finding out whether the statements are true or false, we first need these distances. That is, we need distance PQ, we need distance QR, and we need distance PR. So we are going to first start finding these distances. So in the solution, we will first find distance PQ. So we know the coordinates of PR is 3 and coordinate of Q is -5. So 3 is greater than -5. So we know that distance is greater coordinate minus the smaller coordinate, which is equal to 3 minus of -5, which is equal to 3 plus 5, equal to 8 units. So we get that, therefore distance PQ is equal to 8 units. Now same way we will find the other distances, that is distance PR. For this we need to take the coordinates of P and R, which is 3 and 6 respectively. Then from here 6 is greater than 3. So distance PR is greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. Now by now you must be knowing all these steps thoroughly. So let us substitute. So you get 6 minus 3 equal to 3 units. So we know that therefore we can say the distance PR is 3 units. Now we are left with the third distance, which is distance QR. Okay, same way we will proceed. -5 and 6 are the coordinates of Q and R. So out of this, which is greater? 6 is greater than -5. Then we have the formula. Then we substitute. So you get 6 minus of -5, which is equal to 6 plus 5 equal to 11 units. So therefore distance QR is equal to 11 units. Now we have got all the three distances. Now we are going to substitute. We will consider one statement at a time, and we shall substitute here and check whether the statement is a true statement or a false statement. So we will start with the LHS. You cannot substitute directly here. You always have to start with the left hand side. So what is there in the left hand side? Distance PQ plus distance QR. So when we substitute, you will get 8 plus 11, which is equal to 19 units. And what is there in our RHS? RHS is distance PR, which is equal to 3 units. Now these two distances are not equal. So we write LHS not equal to RHS. Therefore, the next statement, that is distance between PQ, the given statement, this statement is a false statement. Now we will take the next statement. Okay, we start with in the same manner. We will first write the statement. Okay, now we will again start with the LHS, which says that distance PR plus distance RQ. We substitute. PR here is again 3 plus 11 equal to 14 units. RHS is equal to distance between P and Q, which is equal to 8 units. this LHS is not equal to the RHS. Therefore, the given statement, that is distance between PR plus distance between R and Q is equal to distance between P and Q, is a false statement. Clear, students? Now we go to third statement. So again we start with the LHS, that is distance between RP plus distance between PQ is equal to 3 plus 8 equal to 11 units, and RHS is distance RQ. RQ and QR is one and the same, so this is equal to 11 units. Now we observe that LHS is equal to the RHS, so we say that distance between RP plus distance between PQ is equal to distance between RQ is a true statement. Okay, now for the fourth statement, the final statement of this question, consider distance between PQ minus distance between PR equal to distance Q and R. Now again we have to start with the LHS. LHS is distance PQ minus distance PR, which is equal to 8 minus 3 equal to 5 units, and RHS is equal to distance RQ or QR, which is equal to 11 units. Now these two are not equal, so therefore distance PQ minus distance PR equal to distance QR is a false statement. Hope you have understood this question, children. Now we go to question number 3. Now this type of questions we have solved earlier, that is coordinates of some pair of points are given below, find the distance between each pair. Now in this I am going to solve the fourth and the fifth question for you. The rest all you will be doing yourself, as this we have solved in the earlier practice set. So we start with x and minus 2. Okay, now here there are two possibilities. Which are the two possibilities? Case 1, when x is greater than minus 2, because x is a variable, we do not know which one is greater. X could be greater than minus 2 or x could be less than minus 2. So we will take one case at a time. So when x is greater, we know that distance is greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate, which is equal to x minus of minus 2, which is equal to x plus 2 units. Let us take the next case, case 2. X is less than minus 2. So when x is less than minus 2, that is minus 2 is greater than x. We normally write it in the greater than form. So when x is less than minus 2, we can say that minus 2 is greater than x. So distance will be greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate equal to minus 2 of minus x. Now here we write it in a different way. We write minus 2 plus x. Now minus is common, so I write 2 plus x, minus outside the bracket with 2 plus x inside the bracket, which can be written as x plus 2. Okay students, so these are your answers. The distance between the 2 points would be x plus 2 units or minus of x plus 2 units. Let us go to the fifth sum now. X plus 3 and x minus 3. Now out of these two, which will be greater? Obviously x plus 3 will be greater. Okay, so here x plus 3 is greater than x minus 3. So we can write that distance is equal to x plus 3 minus of x minus 3. When we open the bracket, we get x plus 3 minus x plus 3. Now this x and this x will get cancelled and you will get the answer as 6 units. We have the fourth question, which says that coordinate of point P on a number line is minus 7. Find the coordinates of points on the number line which are at a distance of 8 units from point P. Let us take the solution. Now let us take points A and B to the left and right of P respectively at a distance of 8 units. Now what does this statement mean? Let us understand this with the help of a figure. So this is your line with point P whose coordinate is minus 7. Now you have to take point A which is to the left of P. So this is point A to the left of P, and point B to the right of B. Okay, now we have to find the distance between the coordinates. So now when P is to the left, A is to the left of P, so this distance would be -7, -8. And for this it would be -7 + 8. So let us write the statements for this, children. The coordinate of point A, which is to the left of P, it will be -7 - 8 equal to -15. See, when it is to the left, we have to put a minus sign, and when it is to the right, we have to put plus sign. Okay, that's why I have illustrated this with a color. Let's write the next statement for point B. The coordinate of point B, which is to the right of P, will be -7 + 8 equal to 1. Now we need to write the final answer. The final answer would be, therefore, the coordinates of points 8 units away from P will be -15 and 1. There will be 2 points. One will be on the left hand side, one will be on the right hand side. So what are their coordinates? -15 and 1. We proceed to the next question. That is, answer the following questions. If A dash, B dash, C and distance between AC is 7 and distance between BC is 6.5, then find distance between A and B. This type of sums we have already done, children, so we'll quickly go through it. Solution, we have the figure A dash, B dash, C. So we have the figure A dash, B dash, C, where distance AC is equal to AB plus distance BC. This type of sums already done with you. So AC, we take this again and we are going to substitute here. 17 is equal to distance between AB plus this 6.5. So to solve this, 6.5 has to shift on the other side. So you will get 17 minus 6.5 is equal to distance between AB, which is equal to 10.5. It's 10.5, students. You can ignore one decimal point. So distance between AB is equal to 10.5 units. Question 2 is also of the similar type. Again, let's have the solution. This is the solution. Okay. Again, distance PR is equal to distance between PQ plus distance between QR. So we take this again, substitute. Now here you have to find PR. So we substitute, that is 3.4 plus 5.7. When we solve, we get 9.1. So therefore we get distance between PR is equal to 9.1 units. Okay. Now we go to the next question, number 6. Coordinate of points A on the number line is 1. So what are the coordinates of points on the number line which are at a distance of 7 units from A? This question is similar to the fourth sum which we did today. So again, we will solve this in the same manner. Let us take points X and Y. Here the point is A. So we can't take A and B again. So we'll take X and Y to the left and right of A and A respectively at a distance of 7 units. So this is our line. A point A. To the left we have X, to the right we have Y. So when we move towards the left, what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to subtract. So 1 minus 7, when we move to the right, we have to add. Correct? So we have the first statement, the coordinate of point X, which is to the left of A, it will be 1 minus 7 equal to -6. The coordinate of point Y, which is to the right of A, will be 1 plus 7 equal to 8. So therefore the final answer, the coordinates of points 7 units away from A will be -6 and 8. That's all for the day, children. Have a nice day. Thank you.